Welcome everybody to Amy's Art Table. I'm Amy. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are going to work on this large scale drawing. We're going to use a large piece of watercolor paper, and we're going to use a black Sharpie and a yellow marker, or you can use some yellow paint or yellow watercolor. So we're going to get started, and this drawing is going to take a little time, so we are just going to find a comfy seat and relax. Now, the way that we're going to start this drawing is we're going to start from the bottom, and we're going to make all different shapes and sizes of buildings, and we're going to work our way up, and then we'll add some details. Okay, so the whole goal of this project is to have some fun and to make your own buildings and to really explore and think about what it would be like to be in a great big city. I do not live in a great big city. I don't know if you do. I live in a small town. But I've had a lot of fun visiting great big cities in my life. I'm going to start on the left, and I'm just going to start with a rectangular shape here. And then right next to that, I'm going to overlap just a little bit. So I'll start behind this rectangle, and I'll just add another rectangle. Maybe have that one go out just a little bit. And throughout this drawing, we're just going to be adding to it. We're going to add all the way to the paper until we kind of like it and want to stop. And we are not going to worry too much about the lines being straight. We're just going to have fun. This is going to be a relaxing little drawing. But at the end it looks pretty cool because you're adding so many details to it. So as we go on, it'll kind of start to look like little blocks, like building blocks, which is kind of what the city looks like from up above in an airplane or a helicopter. And another thing that we can try is adding a triangular rooftop, having that come down. And then our goal is going to just be to keep working on this guy. Make our own city poster. Maybe we'll add another triangle shape. That's okay if there are some little gaps or if you don't get all the way to the side of the paper. In real life, buildings wouldn't cover the entire sky itself either, so little gaps and things are okay. So you can really start to play with the lines and think about, you know, something that might be behind something else. Maybe you have a long, tall, skinny building. Or maybe you have a wide building going behind this one. I'm just going to keep adding different shapes to my paper. Do something really tall. Maybe it might be fun to do a dome building. Any shapes will work. just gonna build this nice little drawing one step at a time. So I have a whole bunch of just different shapes. If you make a mistake with your Sharpie, that's okay. You can just turn your paper over and restart the drawing. This is just a real fun drawing, and it can look really cool to hang in your room or on the refrigerator. All right. So that didn't take too long to start filling up my page. Maybe I'll make something tall over here to just kind of balance it out a little. And now what you can do is you can just go ahead and color these in different colors and then add windows, or we can do it like I did this one. And I went with a black and white and yellow theme, okay? Sharpie's really fun to work with because it doesn't bleed when you paint over it, so I'm fine with painting over this after I've put so much time into all the little lines. Today I'm going to use a marker just for fun, just to show something different. But what we want to do next is we want to start adding some windows. And not only windows, we'll also add just little character to each building. So on this building, I'll add the windows. And then on the next building, we'll try something else. A lot of these towers have tons and tons of windows, like in New York City or in San Francisco. Lots and lots of windows in these tall towers, which is pretty awesome. And then on the next buildings, we can try different lines. We can try some horizontal lines. We can try a little spire at the top of the building. We can try some up and down lines, some crisscrosses. Okay, so we're just going to continue on until this whole thing is full. Alright guys, so the goal here is not to come up with something perfect, it's just to do a project to have fun. So if you're getting frustrated by this project, then revisit it on a different time or day. It can take a long time to get all the way up here with all these details, but after you finish it at one point, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and take a yellow marker And I'm just gonna fill in some random pieces of my project. So you can choose which windows or details you want to fill in. And then we'll just start adding a little bit of yellow to this picture. Kind of fun. Gives it a little bit of a pop on some of the buildings. And maybe I'll make some little patterns over here. Just filling in some of these little windows. They don't even have to be all the way filled in. And leave a little bit of white space on the squares. Alright guys, so I think I'm about done. I think I like how much is filled in. I've left some just black and white. And I really hope you enjoyed this little city drawing today. And I hope you have a great day. And we'll catch you back next time on Amy's Art Table.